Hey everybody, I'm so glad you're here. I'm running just a couple of minutes late for the show, but I'm so glad you're here. This moment in music with Hal Walker, it's a laid back musical exploration of the creative process. And today's the very first show. And I can't believe we're doing this. We've got a great show for you today. Joel Chapman is my guest. He's one of the most creative guys I know. I love this guy. You're really in for a treat. And while I run the intro music and get into place, I'm going to ask that you reply to this question in the comments. What is a great idea that you've had recently? If you haven't had any great ideas, what's a good idea that you've had recently? And if you haven't had any good ideas, what's a mediocre idea that you've had recently? You know, the creative process is all about ideas, and I'm interested in hearing your ideas. So here we are, everyone, enjoy the show. I'm so glad you're here. This moment in music with Hal Walker. All right, see you in a minute. Let's get this thing started. All right. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hey,
It's
hey.
here.
Great to see
Moment.
you,
This moment.
Gordon. We're here this moment. Hi, Gordon. Thanks for showing up. Hi, everyone. My name's Hal Walker. I forgot I was going to start off with the can. Huh. That's interesting. Hey, Derek. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so overwhelmed right now. There's so much going on. But let me remind you what this program's called, This Moment in Music. Hey, Stuart. Oh my gosh, Stuart's here. I can't believe it. Stuart Feldman calls me a rock star. Well, I'm a quite nervous rock star right now, but I have my favorite shirt on. I have my favorite pants on, and I'm playing the can. You know, whenever I need to get back to the moment in music, I break out the melodious can, this amazing mouth organ from Southeast Asia. But let me tell you, the last 24 hours have been crazy working out the technology of this awesome craziness. But the reason we're here is I want to tell a story about this moment in music. And I'm going to start this show by telling you a story about a song that I wrote. And I was scrolling on TikTok one day, and this came across the scroll. Well, that was cool. And I thought, gosh, I could add something to that. You know, I love collaborating. One of my favorite things in the whole world. Oh, your sound is off. You know, everyone, there are going to be technical difficulties along the whole way. So just bear with us. This is episode 1, and I hope that we get it worked out. But So anyway, later that night, I was on Facebook, and Mike Havancic posted this. He said, "Let's get through this time with creativity. I've written a lyric about the virus. Would anyone be interested in setting it to music?" And it said, "They closed all the schools and canceled our plans. They shut down all sports and closed off Disneyland. They banned public gatherings for safety's sake. We all sit at home and wait for the wave to break. Persevere, love each other, and be kind." So it went on like that, and I said, well, gosh, I loved that violin music I heard earlier on TikTok, and I love this lyric. So I went and started writing a song, and I'd like to perform it for you now. It was quite a process. You know, I gave up several times, but in the end, I wrote this song, and it's called Hold On, and I'm going to sing it for you now. Oh man, this is really fun, but really. Hi everybody. Mary Beth, this instrument. Yes, you're right, Roberto. They closed all the schools and canceled our plans. By the way, here's the song, and there's a sing-along part. It goes, hold on, be not afraid, keep this light burning through the most lonesome day. I'm going to sing that one more time, and I'm just going to try and relax into it. It goes, hold on, be not afraid, keep this light burning through the most lonesome day. They closed all the schools and canceled our plans, turned off the sports and shut down Disneyland, banned all the gatherings of the human race, while we all sit at home and wait for the wave to break. Streets are all empty, we've all headed home, the businesses are dark and the future's unknown. Take care, all you people, and know that it's true. If we face this together, we'll make it through. It's gonna be a long road, we can't make it alone. In the hardest times, we will carry someone else's load. We're gonna get so wise, we're gonna get there just in time. We're gonna wake up, we're gonna rise up, and the earth will unfold all its beauty. And the beauty will call all the heavens, and the heavens will bless all the people, and the people will gather again. We've all hunkered down, stopped visiting friends, while the front lines are burning their sorrow in the wind. Though I'm keeping my distance, I'm holding what's true. From a distance, I'm learning to love you. There's the churning of the rivers, the rolling of the sea. There's the singing of the birds and the blowing of the breeze. Hold on, all you people, and know that it's true. If we face this together, we'll make it through. It's gonna be a long road, we can't walk it alone. In the hardest times, we will carry someone else's load. We're gonna get so wise, gonna get there just in time. We're gonna wake up, we're gonna rise up, and the earth will unfold all its beauty. And the beauty will call on the heavens, and the heavens will bless all the people, and the people will gather again. So hold on, be not afraid, keep this light burning through the most lonesome day. Hold on, be not afraid, keep this light burning through the most lonesome day. So there's that song I wrote with a lot of collaboration from Mike Havancic and Joe, my friend on TikTok, and I appreciate you listening. So, you know, we have a special guest today. His name's Joel Chapman, and I'm going to bring him on in a minute. But first, I just want to play a little music that will help bring me back to this moment. It's one of my favorites, the Ocarina. All right, everyone. I have a special guest. His name's Joel Chapman, and I'm going to bring him on. He's just a very creative person that I've enjoyed. I've enjoyed seeing his work, and I really admire him. Joel Chapman, here we go.
Hello.
Hey, Joel. There we go.
Hey, how's it going?
Can everyone hear Joel? Okay. Yeah, nice. All right. Okay, hey everybody. So at the beginning of this show, I asked you a question. What's a great idea you've had recently? And I noticed no one put in a great idea. But thanks, Nate, for the inspiration. I'm not feeling all that inspiration right now, but just trying to relax into it, right, Joel? Joel makes
That's
me
right.
feel relaxed. We've spent several hours together today. So I've had this question: what's a great idea you've had recently? And I'm interested in the answer to that question. And so that was the first question I'd like to ask Joel. Hey, Joel, what's a great idea you've had recently?
All right. So, one of the things I've been thinking about as a songwriter is how to take something else that's not song related and bring it into songs to sort of make it, shall I say, spicier. So, I've been one of the great ideas I've had. I don't know if it's a great idea. I think it's an idea. One of the ideas
I
I
think it's a
have that I
great idea.
like is I took some food. I took some food and I weaved it throughout a song, and I called it Food for Thought. And I liked it because there's just something about uh, people's connotations with food that's just really satisfying, right? Like, we use food to describe a lot of things. We're like, oh, he was so salty back there, you know? So there's something there that just feels very, very guttural and deep. So yeah, I took that idea and sort of put it into a song, and now I have a song, and it's called Food for Thought, and it's the chorus is sort of uh, uh, peppered with food throughout the whole thing.
Nice. Hey, Joel, let's listen to your song. It goes like this. Run scene. Run scene. Star 7.
How the footsteps still in the streets were high on from fishing for a line I crumbled, wishing I could mix it with your palate, but my lightly tossed word salad was too oily, so I spoiled through cookbooks for a race against the clock. We got the spice, but not the stock. All that's left now, just an old cookie crumble, a memento, food for thought. Food.
Nice. Hey, everybody, were you able to hear that? Were you able to hear Joel? Because I wasn't. But I hope you were. Joel, that's a great song.
Me
The
neither.
first time I heard that, I was just, I really loved it. Thanks so much for sharing that. So
Thank you.
I'm really interested in hearing more about your process of writing songs and the creative process. You know, how do you come up with good ideas, and what do you do with them once you have them?
Yeah, I don't think there is a formula. Um, I find that I'm sort of a lyrics first composer or a lyrics first songwriter, because that very much to me is sort of the point. It's I'm trying to deliver, story through words through this particular medium. So to me, a song is a very specific thing, and because of that, I'll write the words first, and I'll sort of let the music follow that, and sort of be inspired by that. I generally, I have a list of about, let's say, 20 songs right now that are just 2 to 4 lines that I just really want to make full songs. But that's sort of the process for me. I come up with some random chorus or some random idea that I think is either poignant or funny or heartfelt or real, and I'll write it down on my notes on my phone, and then someday I'll sit down and flesh it out. But that part
Joel,
does take, that's where the work comes.
That's why I love TikTok so much. I've really gotten into TikTok because it's all you need is a 30-second idea or 15-second idea, and I'm really good at 15-second ideas or less than a minute ideas.
That's right.
The hard ones are making it beyond a minute. That's when you really have to get to work and start sculpting. But TikTok has been great for me. Like, everybody, here's my 15-second idea, and I can be done with it.
Yeah, I love it too for that reason. Makes you seem a lot cooler than you are.
I know. Hey, Joel, could we hear another song from you? A live song?
Here's a song. I'll do a live song. And this is a song called I Don't Write Music. And it's a song. Yeah, it's actually a song that I've been sort of sculpting and crafting for some time, and it's gone through a lot of versions. So here's where it is now.
Go for it, Joel.
I don't write music when I'm happy. I don't write songs when I'm particularly sad. I wait for the rushing of the waters to subside. What do I lose in the calm? What if I choose to face the turbulence head on? What could I learn? I don't tell stories in the abstract. I tend to pull a single thread around the fabric. I could literally, figuratively weave you a song. But what do I lose in the details? What are the views from above the abstract stratosphere? What could I see? I found a gray hair on your head, and I thought maybe I could grow old with you, and it scared me, and I rarely trip on words, but here I did. I don't write music when I'm at a loss for words. I don't use music as the catalyst for words. So as I struggle to articulate, allow me to zoom out. See, what if I drop you? What if I can't pick you up when you fall? Should I write about that? No one would listen to that. It's a foggy metaphor. Am I right about that? So let me make my lyrics better, so you can't twist the words I said or misconstrue the meaning of the letter. What I really mean's a bit more literal. See, I'm not talking to you at all. I wanna have a kid. Kid, I'm talking to you now. I will teach you, feed and speech you till you reach your greatest heights. But what if I drop you? What if I can't pick you up when you fall? I don't write music when I'm frightened. So what did I learn from the journey? What did I earn from facing fears in front of a crowd? What did I find? I found a song.
Joel, nice. I love that. That is nice.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, it's like it's a whole novel or something. It's really.
Yeah, that's the thing that needed some sculpting. That needed, days and months and honestly years of work. The song, like I said, it's gone through a couple drafts over, let's say, 2 years. And I think I like where it's at.
I love it.
It could change, but yeah.
I love your chord progressions. I wish I could take a class from you. I'm unfortunately
Oh,
limited.
thank you.
I'm limited to the 1, 4, 2, and 6, and occasionally the
yes.
5. I usually go to the 5.
That'll get you far, Hal.
I know it's
Yeah, you know what I like doing? You'll hear this in a lot of my songs. I like starting in one area and then just sort of going to another one without realizing that we've gone there. And that's sort of that's my latest tool that I really like using.
It's cool. So what are you up to today? I know you have the One Take Wednesday, and today happens to be Wednesday. So what does that mean for you?
That's right. So another sort of creative idea I had a few years ago was to sort of post regularly as possible. I wanted to create a bunch of stuff, and I wasn't necessarily doing it. So I sort of decided to kick myself in the butt a little bit and start going. So I created this show called One Take Wednesday, and I took to YouTube and I just put something out there. The idea is I just have some random ideas. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's terrible. I record it regardless, and I post it. And that sort of holds myself accountable. It holds me accountable to myself to sort of keep creating. So today, yes, it's Wednesday. There's a video coming out, and actually I'm really excited about this one because I partnered with some very good friends, and we did sort of this remote virtual collaboration that was super exciting. And if you like failed 80s sitcom theme songs, I think you're gonna love.
Well, cool. I'll look forward to
post.
seeing that. Hey, Joel, just for the heck of it, what's the lowest note you can sing?
I'm a low bass.
Let's hear it. Play the piano and let's hear how low you can go.
Oh no. So like C,
Nice.
C I can always use. And then
Test
B
me.
is B
What
flats
note is
every
this?
time.
What note is this? Ooh. Ooh.
Sort of there.
Yeah. Ooh. What is that? An E or an
Like
F?
sort of D to E flattish.
Yeah, right. Hey, Joel, it was a real treat having you on today. We've got just a few minutes left in this show, so I'm going to move on to the next event. But thanks so much. It's been a joy having you on, and I hope you'll come on again if this thing keeps going once we relax a little bit and get all the quirks
Yeah,
worked
thanks
out.
for having me on the exciting inaugural show. This is great.
Hey, look at that. Stu says, who doesn't love failed 80s sitcom themes? Stuart was actually,
That's right.
it was a friend of mine in the 80s, so maybe we'll make a watch party and I'll watch your One Take Wednesday today.
Joel Chapman music.
Joel Chapman music, everybody. And Joel, before you go, I'm gonna introduce the next the next artist, who's this Friday, believe it or not. It's hard to believe this is going to happen again on Friday. Hopefully things will be a little smoother for next Friday, because the last 24 hours have been kind of devastating. Not devastating, but challenging. Devastating is a little too dramatic, but this guy's name is, he's my good friend, and his name's Cody Johnston, and we met on TikTok, and I'm going to play his video now, and with that, we'll say goodbye to Joel. Let's see. 'Tis a gift ending Friday. Here it is.
So what does the instrument from The Legend of Zelda and World War II have in common? In 1915, Italy declared war on Austria. And yes, I'm talking World War I, not II yet. Sometime during the war, a man by the name of Idelmo Fecchio, he was Italian. Anyways, he was taken captive by the Germans. One day while hiding out in a bomb crater created by one of the Allied airstrikes, Vecchio found a pile of clay turned up from the explosions. It was at this moment that he had an idea. You see, Vecchio had a skill in making ocarinas, the same instrument used in The Legend of Zelda. Ocarinas were modernized in Italy and were very popular where he was from. So he grabbed a shovel and got busy digging. After he gathered his clay and processed it, he formed it and made ocarinas to sell so he could buy food and survive during his captivity. He survived to tell the tale and became one of the first mass producers of ocarinas. This is actually one of them. They became a huge hit in the United States. So much so that in World War II we actually mass-produced plastic ones for our service guys.
Yeah. Cody Johnston's going to be here on Friday. He's an ocarina player, and he's a multi-instrumentalist. He plays a lot of different instruments, and he's just a cool guy. So did you guys check out my set? Look at this. No. There. That was supposed to be a joke, but hey, let me just play one last song and wish you all well. This is actually one of my favorite songs in the whole world, and usually I sing it at the end of my shows for kids, but I just think it's such a beautiful melody that I'm going to sing it right now. This is kind of the idea of this show, that each of us has music within us, and each of us has our whole lives ahead of us to find ways to let that music out. And maybe your music might come in the form of poetry or dance or science or teaching. And this song goes, this little oops, sorry about that. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All through the night, I'm gonna let it shine. All through the night, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm all through the night, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Why don't you sing with me, everybody? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. Catherine, Holy Root Beer, Dean Groves, Eater Andre, Sunflower Power Hour. Thank you so much. Stuart, I'm so glad you were here. I hope to see you on Friday. We'll be back for Cody Johnston. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you, and bye-bye.